Hi everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining with me today. I'm very happy to be here with you for another day. Excuse me, we're going to do a general reading for the collective. And let's see what we got. Let's get going. Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, thank you so much for enveloping me in your beautiful angelic wings of guidance, protection, and love. Will you please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly? Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, what do our viewers for this video most need to know or want to know today? Today is February the 6th, Tuesday, 2024. Let's begin. Now this is going to be past, present, and future, near future energies. Past, please. We have child, beginnings, innocent, brand new, creativity, spontaneous, carefree, inexperienced, tender, new perspective, or girl. So it could actually be a girl child, or it's just an indication in the past that a new beginning was beginning. A new beginning has begun. Present day, we have clouds, thoughts, problems, doubts, hesitation, beyond view, unclear, confusion, indecision, and misunderstandings. Okay, near future, church, principle, religion, dogma, family values, marriage, structure, belief systems, collective consciousness, tradition, and programming. Well, so if this is not an actual child, guys, well, I'm going to go through. What I was going to say was that it's a new beginning that somebody has started, but is not clear right now about if it was such a good idea to start something new, and I'm not sure what the actual circumstances are, but it could be that religious belief, cultural beliefs, and differences might be a problem, like an obstacle to overcome if possible. Just traditional programming, following the norm, or what everybody else expects. So let's talk about child one, please. We have the lilies and we have child again. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Lilies is about calm and serenity. Okay. Obviously has something to do with the way the collective is feeling in terms of a love interest, somebody that they are in love with. All right, near future. We knew that, but it's clear now. Yeah, near future. Church. Sudden wealth. And great luck. Wow, two really really good cards to have. Wow, I'm going to move this over so I have a little bit more room for what we got, all this good stuff going on over here. Oftentimes it seems like the top one and the overarching energy is like pessimistic, but it turns out that it's got clarification cards for turning it positive, and it's actually a positive. Okay, past, please, Archangel Michael. Wishbone. A wish is granted. A new beginning, right? A wish had been granted. All right. Now for the present day, we have rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. So if you had clouds, clarity is coming to clear away those clouds of doubt and confusion and worry. Concern, right? That you're doing you made the right decision. And then church. Archway. new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Wow. Okay. Okay, so it seems that, well, I gotta keep going, but it seems that you had certain fears about a new beginning. Certain fears, things that were actually obstacles to you moving forward towards a love interest. Oh yes. And in the near future, it's still saying that you've got a bit of that that belief system going on, that perhaps the two of you are too different, from different countries, maybe different cultures, different religious beliefs, you know, whatever it is. But this card is also about marriage too. But it's like the belief in marriage, right? So we shall see. Let's get some tarot to help clarify all of these. First one is death. Something has come to an end. Wow. Okay, what else? That would be good for a new beginning. The Eight of Wands, and we got some fast action moving forward. And this one wanted to come out with the Hermit, receiving guidance, having the opportunity to do some soul searching. You might have had a dark night of the soul in the past that brought on the wish for a new beginning, the wish to realize something that has only up until this point been a fantasy. Now, if you've got this barriers to overcome, if you've had that barriers and some other clouds of challenges and obstacles, doubts and concerns, then this would have only been a fantasy, really, in the past, up until, you know, you decided it's not going to be a fantasy anymore. I'm actually going to move towards my fantasy, which is this. Okay, so Archangel Michael, what about the clouds in the heart, concern, and the rainbow card? The most difficult part of the situation is over. We have the Four of Wands. So that's wanting to, you know, reunite with somebody. You know, this one, wanting to reunite with them and, you know, get yourself into a commitment where you feel safe and secure under the same roof, possibly, maybe talk about that to come up. Yeah. At least same part of the sky with the Queen of Cups, and there she is. She's the one that you deeply love here. Collective. Talk to masculine, I do believe. Okay, near future. Turn the cards around. Near future. What do we have? I'm loving this reading for you guys. Near future. Five of Coins. Ha. And Strength. Okay, so these beliefs that you've had, as we can see by the cards, is has been getting in your way. It's been causing you concern for your money, as because if you've got to go somewheres across the way to get to the Queen of Cups here, your love interest, then you might be having concerns about money. But look at the sudden wealth and the great luck, right? Great luck. You discovered luck. This is a discovery of great luck. 4-leaf clover, not just 3. A 4-leaf clover among all the 3-leaf clovers. Now I have a band-aid around my leg because I was sore, and it's slowly coming off. I can feel it. So that's given me, you know, cause to pause for a second, because I feel this, like, what is that going on down there? Anyways, back to the reading. 5 of Coins is like you've been feeling left out. Feeling left out. You've been having some concerns, feeling left out. And you want to set, you want to set the record straight. You don't want to feel left out of this person's life anymore. Yeah, you're turning this around because, you've been following your garden path, right? You've been following your path to love, following your heart, letting go of these fears and concerns here. And this is just no longer just going to be a fantasy. I just got the sense that you're feeling like it could just turn out to be a fantasy, something that you've just been concocting in your own head about the way this person might feel towards you, and even the possibilities, which is opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up for you. Even for your path to be clear, you have been concerned about this, wondering if it's all just going to be a fantasy. Well, the divine is here to tell you, collective, and I'm happily the one to be able to share the news with you, is that you've got so much going on your side here that the divine has put on your path of new opportunities, possibilities, and paths open up, so that you will experience sudden wealth and or just a sudden realization that the path is clear, and that you have now, because of your strength and courage to move forward, you are lucky. You're receiving a lot of luck that's going to show up on your path, and you're going to be going blah, 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 like, wow, I can't believe this is all working out. Well, the reason why it's working out the way it is because that's what you're supposed to be doing. Not supposed to, but that's the whole that's your destiny. Let's just say it's where you're meant to be, because if it's in your heart, that's where you're meant to be. If this lady here is in your heart, collective, then that is where you're meant to be. And for that reason, you're going to have great abundance and prosperity and luck and love. I mean, seriously, you're on a very fortunate and lucky path right here. That's going to open up even more new opportunities to you and possibilities, simply because you won't have to worry about your 5 of coins. You won't have to worry about if you're going to be okay, that you can actually set yourself up somewhere else. You're going to be okay because you just stand in your strength and courage. And who is it? What is it that backs you, that supports your strength and courage to make you feel even stronger and more courageous? Yeah, the divine. That's right, the divine. That when you're listening to your heart, following your heart, that's you following the divine, because the heart is the receptacle that holds the soul. The soul speaks through your heart's desires, wantings, murmurs. So yeah, you've got you had started a new beginning because something you put away, something you brought an end to, and a huge transformation has come over you. As a result, you have been seeking peace and serenity, but you've also been seeking the wisdom from others who have gone on before you, or from people around you that you feel as though they support you with what it is that you have for desires. So you've got, this is telling you that a wish has been granted, which means whatever it was that you needed to put an end to, it's happened. It's allowing you to be like the fool and take a leap of faith and go freely forward. You're probably feeling free right now. This is no longer just going to be a fantasy. You're actually going to be moving forward with a whole lot of spiritual support, informing your path forward, but prospering your path as well forward. You actually dreamt this into being. Like you can say that you manifested this new beginning. You manifested a new beginning. Yes, you have. And now you're feeling carefree because you're free of something that was holding on to you. Someone that was holding on to you for, largely ill intentions, largely ill intentions. They had negative intentions towards what they wanted for you, which wasn't much. So I'm sorry, but it wasn't. I'm laughing at myself for saying it like that, which it wasn't much, actually. All they really wanted for you is to be the one to provide. And they would just take. So you put an end to all that because you realized through your time spent in higher learning, and I'm not talking about higher education, but higher learning, spiritual learning. I feel like you've been praying, and you manifested the new beginning through what it is that your heart and you have really gotten on board with each other about. Okay, so when we finally start listening to a heart, because we have a desire, but we really haven't been following our heart towards that desire. We just had a desire. We had thoughts and feelings about something, but we weren't, really going to act on it, and didn't feel like it was ever going to be possible. Like the potential wasn't there. And so you just kind of shove it to the back of the stove on the back burner kind of thing, and just let it simmer there, and you not really paying any attention to it because it's on low heat. The lid is off. It's not going to get too hot and start bubbling and boiling over, and you have to pay attention to it then. No, you had it set up within you to just be there. And it might remind you of it. It would remind you because you push it into your subconscious mind. Because it's a fear of what it's the mind is so chaotic and complicated. It's like because of the emotions, right? If it was just mind, it would be like the King of Swords, just going around saying our piece, and everybody would be good about that because nobody would have an emotional reaction to it, right? But we're not. So it's down there, and it's because of the emotion about it, the memory of it being there, because it's your truth. You see, it's got to come up and remind you, like a boiling pot of water, right? The bubbles. It's got to come up and pop into your conscious mind to remind you, pop, every now and again. So it's always going to be there, and you have to keep pushing it down, because if you're not in a situation, or you don't want to be in a situation or circumstances for those little pops of inspiration for you to move towards your desires, your heart desires, then you got to push the bubbles back down again. You got to push them down. Yeah, but then there, you'll be going along just thinking everything's peachy key. You're out enjoying yourself with the family, maybe relaxing a little, and suddenly, poop, up comes this memory of that person, and you're going, I don't know what you'd be saying, but something like you'd be saying, yeah, I wish I could be doing this with her or him, right? Wish I could be doing this with her or him, but it's not possible. So wake up and smell the coffee. It's not going to happen. So down you go again. Just kind of that kind of stuff, right? So anyways, you had had these belief systems that kind of got in your way, and they actually confused you, which kept you from, notice how it went backwards in time, kept you from having a new beginning, to be able to feel that carefreeness of following your truth, feeling spontaneous and innocent in having new perspective on something. You have been blocking that with these beliefs, and probably more, who knows, more, not just about religion or culture or who knows, race, maybe even, I don't know, maybe someone's older than you, and that wouldn't be looked upon very well in your society, in your neighbor, or in your neighborhood, in your community, in your family and stuff. So you had to put an end to all of that, this stuff that this represents, okay, in you, on top of the fact that you had to put an end to something that will allow you to at least entertain a new beginning, okay? So that you could have a new beginning and clear the clouds of any of that kind of stuff, those beliefs that were holding you back, and you have, or at least you will be doing it. So you put an end to those belief systems, end to something in your life that would have obviously been holding you back, and all you got on your mind is you want to communicate. You want to take fast action forward. These are wands, 8 of Wands, And I do believe that you're going to be reaching out to communicate with this one here, who is the Queen of Cups. But you have been in the past spending much time needing to figure things out, to sort out your beliefs about these things, to clear away those fears, those clouds of doubt and worry and pessimism, right? This is doubt, worry, and pessimism right here. You needed time. And the love right here is a memory of what love really feels like true unconditional love really feels like. And I'm not talking about the Queen of Cups. I'm talking about the one you had to reconnect with, because you hadn't been paying much mind to it. See the star? That's the divine giving you guidance on your path forward, right? You're walking forward. You're looking down, looking at your, where your feet are going to next step. Let's not say fall, but step. So yeah, this is all about you haven't had those clouds of concerns, but the love is overcoming that. You see that? It's overcoming it. There's 4 of Wands. There's a desire to reunite, no matter how cloudy things are. You have such a strong desire. These are Wands. Strong desire to find your safety, to drop your anchor in this kind of commitment here of being at least on the same piece of soil as her foot is standing on. And it says the most difficult part of the situation is over. The divine has told you that. And it's all the way to your Queen of Cups. It's all the way. She's waiting. She's whether she knows it or not, she's waiting. Because that's what it says. She's gonna forgive you. She's got forgiveness as one of her main traits on top of being intuitive, highly intuitive. Yes, sir. She's just got a whole lot of love and compassion and let's see, acceptance and not overlooking, but acceptance of what is. Now it could be acceptance of things don't go as you would hope, or acceptance of things are going that way, but things can't just move along tickety boo right now. There's some things that need to be done, whatever. She's going to be accepting. Okay. And then near future is these fears that you've had, you with the sudden changes in yourself because of the work that you're doing on yourself due to love. Love is taking over. Seriously, you dearly love this person, dearly and deeply. That love in you is so strong that you can't keep being concerned about whether or not this was the right thing to do. If this was just a fantasy, or is it actually a potential new opportunity, new beginning for you. I hope that makes sense. The most difficult part, really, you've done already. You've been working on your mindset about that, but you also put an end to some kind of relationship that you were in before, so that you could be free, and rightfully so free, right? So you're falling on really good times right now. This sudden wealth is like it's money or prosperity or abundance, like rewards that you didn't have to earn through work. You might have earned it by paying off karmic debt. So now you're very wealthy. This is like the Wheel of Fortune, right? You're extremely wealthy because your wheel is turning in your favor. You're on a destined new path. There's so much love and luck on your path that you're just going to be discovering. You not yet, because you're not, you haven't made that connection with her yet. But when you do, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up for you because you did the right thing. You followed your heart. You're bringing justice to an old situation, and you're doing it. You're taking control and taking charge of what it is that you need to do. And so the 5 of Coins is no more. This is nothing compared to what it is that you're going to have, because you're going to feel so uplifted. You're going to feel so happy, so fortunate, so happy. I just said that. So abundant, so expanded. You're going to feel just so light light on your feet. You're just going to be la-di-da-di-da. I feel really, really good. I got my Queen of Cups beside me. And we're just going to be love, 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 love. The heck about the money. Money, you trust that the money is always going to be following you. You're not going to be chasing after it, following it. It's going to be following you. Why? Because you have a heart murmuring, no, a good one, heart yearning for a true love that's been there for ages or however long, for this one here, and you're saying, yes, I'm going. It's not going to be a fantasy. Yes, I'm still a little concerned about it, but I'll get over it. I'll get over it. I'll get over it and put these where they belong, these beliefs, put them where they belong, which is, like, I don't know, behind you, I suppose. Yeah, behind you, because love trumps everything. It's right in the middle of the reading. Love trumps everything. All right, you follow your loving heart to love someone else. You cannot go wrong. Sure, it's not going to be smooth sailing every single way, in every part of the way, but you follow your heart as best as you can, and you wait for the next step to find out from the divine. When you pray or meditate, you ask the divine, okay, I've done this, that, and everything else. What's the next step? And then you wait. You wait to listen. You wait, with intention and expectancy to actually hear the answer. It's going to come to you in one way or another. You may not hear it. You may not see it. You might just know it. Something just like a thought comes, excuse me, a thought comes into your mind, and you just suddenly know it. Okay, it's time now. I feel like I should do it now. I feel like it's the right time now. Yeah, and then you just keep doing that. Keep doing it and keep looking for the signs, because the next time it might not be a knowing. It actually might go by you on a bus, on the side of the bus. Have you gotten your passport lately? Some advertisement for your local government's passport office, or there be an ad of like a brand new luggage set that is like, it's the kind of luggage set, if you ever had a desire for a particular luggage set, that's it, that's going right by you on the bus. Just saying, whatever it might be, but it'll be very interesting. It'll be fun. It really will. So let's have a look-see, since we got a little bit of time. Let's see what the angels have to say. Angels and auras. This is Rodley Valentine and Dougal Fraser. Dougal. Okay. Here we go. What do the angels and auras have to say for you through all of this? Just a tiny little bit of insight and advice, possibly. Let's see. Archangel Michael, you're an angel, and I love you dearly. What do you have for our really, they're very lucky collective. They've got so much going for them. They may not fully realize it right now, but they will. They just keep talking to you. Hey, I lend Archangel Michael to you. Okay? He can be on lend to you, but you got to give him back at some point. Recall. All right, what we got here? We have, big news, 444. Everything's okay. I shouldn't likely. Reassurance, support, guidance, overseen. Wow. Talk about the universe says big news. Universe, big news, sends you a letter. 444. That says go for it. That says it's time. And since it's a letter, I would say it's time for you to the 444 to somebody, to the Queen of Cups. If that's what you're feeling called to do, it's a 444 send to the Queen of Cups. The 444 is like angelic angels surrounding you, like in mass numbers. Now this is Guy of communication. Okay, Uriel Gold. It says passion, epiphanies, entrepreneur, and driven. Yeah. So communication from your archangels. Archangel Uriel there. Archangel Michael too. I said I'd put on lend to you. Okay. So everything's okay. Big news. The universe is coming in with some big news for you. All right, so feel reassured, feel like you're supported, they got your back, and they're guiding you, and they're overseeing this whole thing for you. And why is that? Because you're following your heart. I just keep saying that over and over again. Because you're following your heart. Last one. Soul groups, messages, reunion, connection, and validation. Validation. How is there anything else that you need validation for? Messages means like you're going to start connecting with your soul group, probably in a different location. You know, you might be moving, and then there's a reunion. At least the soul level, you may not recognize it right away when you meet the new people wherever it is that you're moving to, but the reunion is also because she's going to be there, right? Wherever it is you're going, and then that it's going to be a reconnection with her, and really a reconnection with soulmates. Just don't realize it at the physical level, where you know you're talking to personalities and bodies now as opposed to a soul. But the soul that's within these personalities, new people, you'll have, you know, there'll be like a slight memory, kind of like when you met this one here, that there's just something about them that is familiar or reminds you of someone else, or it just feels good. And then there's validation. You know, the group, you know, you making those connections with new people and reconnecting with this one, you just got to know it's right. I don't even need to read this book. I could. Let's read number 22. Yeah, let's go for 22. Yeah, that's 4. That's another 4. So it's 4, 4, 4, 4. Holy cow. I was seeing 22 all day yesterday. 222 and 22. Okay, everything's okay. Rest assured, everything is unfolding with divine timing. The angels are very proud to see that you aren't panicking, right? Aren't panicking, and are staying committed to your vision, which is the vision. You're manifesting this. Miracles don't often happen overnight. Your hard work and enthusiasm are about to pay off. Just keep going. Here's the payoff, right? Just keep going. Enthusiasm, hard work. Color activation. This is yellow and purple. I love yellow. I love purple. And I know somebody who really loves yellow, but I love purple. The color yellow helps to organize your thoughts. Actually, I'm getting more on board with the color yellow. Yeah, I really am. It's not so bad of a color after all. It kind of reminded me of orange. I really don't like orange, but orange is kind of okay, but yellow is even more okay than orange. The color yellow helps to organize your thoughts. Purple energy reminds you that you have powerful leadership qualities and can handle anything with grace. Well, that is beautiful insights and inspiration. Till tomorrow. I really love this for you guys. So happy for you. Give me a like or something, comment or something to let me know what you thought of it. Bye for now.